Now, a team I know you like it a lot, Illinois. I know you love this team. And the fact that their dynamic duo is back, Dom, makes things a whole lot sweeter for Fighting Illini fans, and I'm sure for you as well.
Yes, I love Illinois, man. Iota Somu, Kofi Coburn. I'll say it again. It's Coburn. He's Scottish. The C and the K after the C and the O are silent. Like all of you, I wish that wasn't the case. But, man, this team can be very special this year. Now they're losing Feliz, who was third in points per game and second in rebounds per game. So they're going to need to find ways to fill his void because they also need someone to get some boards and play against the big men because, as we saw last year, Coburn will find himself in foul trouble. His fundamentals aren't great. If he improved at all this offseason, the extended offseason at that, fundamentally, especially defensively, watch out. This team is certainly a national contender. Iota Somu, arguably the best returning guard in the nation. He, at times, would have to put the team on his back because Coburn would be in foul trouble. But the sky's the limit for this Illinois team. And they ended up getting two four-star recruits last year. They were rewarded for performing well. And I think that there's nothing but a bright future ahead for the Fighting Illini.
Yeah, that duo is going to be big for Illinois. But as far as the forwards go, the man from Georgia, not the state of the country, Giorgi Bejanovelli, I had to write down the pronunciation because I knew I would just mess that up. He's going to have to be big because, like you said, Coburn does tend to get into that foul trouble, and he is essentially that second forward. He is essentially the number 4 for this team. And at times, he is going to have to act like he is the biggest man on the court because if Coburn does get into that foul trouble, watch out because this is a team that it pretty much needs everything. It pretty much needs Desumu and Coburn. It needs Bejan Avelli. It needs a lot of those guys to really get those things there. I also want to point in the direction of Trent Frazier as well because I think that's a guy that could perhaps fly under the radar if opponents aren't careful. He could be in for a big year if teams do fly under the radar. And Illinois, for me, it's very tough between them, Iowa, and we'll talk about Wisconsin a bit. It's tough for me because that duo is fantastic. Coburn getting in foul trouble all the time might not be in the team's best interest, but this is a team that can definitely do a lot of the things that they set out to do annually. A team that, to me, is a top 10 team along with Iowa. A team that has gotten everyone was excited for them. Now, granted, probably no fans this season in the arenas. That could play to their detriment, but if they still play well, easily a team that can maybe even get a top 2 seed. I think they're that good. And I think that's something we both agree on. We're both pretty dang excited to see Illinois